YouTube! What's good? I'm Shadow. Welcome to the Shadow Realm. And I wanted to talk to you guys about part 2, when it's coming, what to expect, the whole nine. So let's jump right into it because this might be a bit of a longer video and I want to keep it as condensed as possible. First of all, when is part 2 starting? It looks like it's gonna, everybody's speculating it's gonna be in 3 days from now. As of right now, it's currently the 14th. It should be dropping on the 17th because that aligns with JP's part 1 to part 2 timeline, and if it syncs up the way it's supposed to, which it usually does, it's usually copy and paste from JP's anniversary, it'll be on the 17th. Now that doesn't mean part 2 LRs are going to be dropping on the 17th. They'll likely be dropping a few days later, but on the 17th we can expect all of the part 2 missions and some of the awakenings and such. So there is going to be a lot to do. This campaign, or this anniversary so far, has been just absolutely amazing. One of the best we've ever seen, and for good reason. There's so much content we're going to be having, and we have had and are going to keep having. So, what to expect in part 2? First, we're going to be getting the awakenings for these free-to-play units. Now, this is what they look like before the EZA. Just want to show you guys. They're not anything special. The Roshi's in a different league. I'll get to him in a second. You can see the Tien and Roshi, nothing really to see here, nothing very exciting. Same here with the Krillin and 18, and same here with the support Goku. Now, after the EZA, they're a lot better. So I do want to stress this, guys. Get these units done. Get ready for the EZAs because they're actually very helpful on the universe, or the representatives of Universe 17. Fantastic units. The reps in Universe 7 has amazing pay-to-play and free-to-play options. So trust me, it's worth it. Grind these up, get these ready, get all the dupes you're gonna need to feed into the first copy. Everything. Work on it. It's worth it. I'll go over these guys in depth when part 3 drops, or right before part 3 drops. I mean, I just wanted to show you guys what you're going to be expecting when you awaken them, which isn't really anything exciting. Now, I mean, they're usable for like Dokkan events, but you don't want to take them to difficult events, not just yet. Roshi, on the other hand, he's good. He's solid. You could probably get away with taking him in some of the older Super Battle Road stages, but you don't want to overdo it. Wait until his EZA, get him at prime peak fashion, and then get ready to take him wherever you want to go. But they're all very, very good. Again, Roshi's the same thing. I'll go over him in full depth just before part 3 drops. Now, that's the free-to-play units. This bad boy, let me get to him real quick. Fix on all of these. This bad boy is getting an EZA, Ultra Instinct Goku. He's amazing. Can't say enough good things about him. His EZA stage, he's weak to rapid growth. So get your Universe 6 girls ready. As far as typings go, AGL and Tech are the only ones you're going to want to stay away from. Everything else is on the table. You guys can use what you need to get it done. He's tough, but I didn't hear anybody have really that much trouble with him. So I don't think you guys really need to worry. Just like any other EZA, you guys can get it done. And what we get from that EZA is this bad boy. Now, let me actually go back to his Ultra Instinct side. There we go. Before his EZA, he was still really solid, which is what surprised everybody, that he got an EZA before so many other units. He's actually pretty solid. Now, he lacks defense. That's his big problem. But, man, did they fix that. So his category leader skill is probably one of the best in the game. Realm of Gods, 160% across the board. And considering he got his EZA and considering the categories he's on, the links he's on, it's absolutely amazing. Can't say enough good things about him. They fixed his super attack. If you guys look here, he went from indefinitely raising attack to indefinitely raising attack and defense, which is absolutely amazing. And he's got attack and defense at the start of battle, or at the start of turn, 150%. Fantastic. When he falls below 50%, that's when he transforms again into Ultra Instinct Goku. Now, before, there was a problem. I mean, he definitely raised attack, which is always good for damage, but in difficult content, you need defense. And his passive skill, Ki +3, attack plus 150% with a 70% chance to dodge any disabled enemy's guard, which, I mean, this is whatever. But you see this? No defense. He would get hit hard. Now, they fixed that. This guy is a monster. So he still indefinitely raises attack and defense, which took us by surprise. We all thought he was going to lose that on transformation. Now he's got Ki +3, attack plus 200%, and defense plus 100%, with a 70% chance to dodge, disables enemy's guard, and this is the kicker right here. Evades enemy's attack, including super attack, for 1 turn after awakening. This is guaranteed. So if you're in the God event, you're below 50%, he transforms, and you see the God is attacking 10 times in the first turn, and they're like nowhere else, or I mean, obviously they'll attack everywhere, you guys know this, but let's say they're attacking like 15 times in the first turn and like only a couple times in the other rotations. Throw him on the first rotation, on the first slot, and he'll guarantee dodge everything for that first turn that he's awakened. Absolutely insane. Keeps that attack and defense stacking, has all of this attack and defense at the start of turn, and then he keeps all these links. Like, it's just, he's absolutely amazing. Prepare for battle, over in a flash, tournament of power. This is a must run. Get this EZA done if you guys have him, especially if you have him rainbowed and he's sitting there. There's no reason not to get this guy done. He's worth every second of your time. So that's him. Let's head back over here. Oh, yep, wanted to bring this up. Let me see, do I have this next? Yep. 3 new stages of the God events coming out. Now we've had the first 3, and you know they're pretty damn tough. Moscow, I think, is the toughest of the first batch, because he goes and AoE attacks. He can attack everybody in the turn, and not only just normal attack, he super attacks everybody in the turn. So that, if you're not ready for it and you have units that don't have good defense, you're pretty much gonna get obliterated by him. Now, he's tough, but I don't think personally he's the toughest. That would be Belmont down here, probably Beerus, depending on your situation. But yes, so the next set of gods that are coming out, and I forget if I said 3, I meant 4. The next set of gods is going to be Arak, Champa, Beerus, and Liquor. Now, of all of these, Beerus is easily the toughest, especially in his rage mode, because he goes from intellect to strength. Now, intellect, you usually want to go type advantage on the gods as much as possible, but you can't do that here, because if you go Fizz on Beerus, you'll be at type disadvantage when he transforms. They did that purposely to really screw up your rotation, so you're going to want to be smart about it. Bring people that can dodge, bring people that can guard. You want to be very careful. So that's going to be the next set of gods that are coming out. These four right here, and then the last 4 we'll get during part 3. These god stages, by the way, they're tough. If you came in thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna wipe the floor with them," you were most likely sorely mistaken. But that's the gods. In part 2, we're also getting an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. Warriors of Universe 7. This is the lineup. This is what we're going for. Right here at the very end, you can see that they cancel evasion, so UI Goku gets hit pretty hard for this one, unfortunately. If you pulled UI Goku expecting the Slaughter to do this event with him, you will up until here. Right here, you might want to be careful, because Goku and Frieza do a bit of damage. But this is the next Infinite Dragon Ball History event. It's tough, but I don't think it's something you guys can't get done with the right units. As far as the missions go, you're going to want to use Universe 6 and Universe 11. Jiren, obviously great choice. Kale and Caulifla, especially the Tech and the STR one, probably are going to be the MVPs of this whole Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, because everybody here is Universal Survival Saga. So Tech Caulifla will dodge everything, and Kale is just going to guard everything. So I think you guys can definitely get it done. It's going to be tough, but you guys can get it done. And then next, this is the next campaign that I brought up earlier. This one is a lot like the first one, except you have more freedom. Whereas the first one you had to do specifically Universal Survival Saga stages, this one you can do anything you want as long as you have 3 reps of Universe 7 representatives of Universe 7 on the team. So if you're link level grinding, make sure you have 3, and you'll keep adding into the campaign. And just like before, there's a little competition bar, like so you can see how you're stacking up against people in your bracket. It's fun for bragging rights, but you know, obviously it's the rewards you guys are gonna want. I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna try my best to get up there in first. I was in second last time, so you know, we'll see what happens. But fun little campaign is coming out. This is what I know a lot of you are waiting for. Get rid of this. The top legendary summon banner. We already know the units. It's going to be Android 17 and Universe 7, Golden Frieza, and Android 17. Now, I'll tell you guys right away, this banner sucks. Stop me if you guys have heard this before and are honestly surprised, but this legendary banner sucks. He's very good. These two are very good. That's about it. That's about it. I mean, he's pretty good after his EZA, but it's not. It's nothing to write home about. Him, and he is too. So, him, and him are good. Everybody else sucks. And honestly, you're not coming to this banner to pull these guys. Coming to pull these guys. Now, yes, we'll have more LRs in this pool compared to what JP had. We'll have Tapion. I believe they didn't have Tapion and Minosha. Maybe they did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but either way, LRs in the pool obviously are great, but this is what you're most likely going to be pulling. Now, point I wanted to bring up before I go any further. This let's see, brings up the look. That doesn't do that. Where is it? So this is gonna be. Nope, that doesn't do that. Okay, well, wanted to bring up a picture of it. The here it is. The rainbow tickets, the Tons of Thanks rainbow tickets. Those will finally be able to be used in Part 2. Once the top legendary summon banner drops, replicas of the original banners are going to be made for these tickets. So you'll have the UI Goku banner, you'll have the Evolution Blue Vegeta banner, and then you'll have the 17 and Golden Frieza banner. You can use these tickets on any of those banners, whichever you want. It's extra summons, free summons that they're giving us. Now, again, you can use it on this banner, but keep in mind what you're going to be pulling, as opposed to, let me bring it up real quick actually, because it's worth talking about. As opposed to units like, sorry, just waiting on the load, units like these, or units like these. Okay, really keep that in mind. If you use it on the top legendary summon banner, you'll likely get these, which is not somebody. These are not units you're gonna want to get, as opposed to getting people like these. Now, of these banners, the ones that are a real L are Hit and Golden Frieza, but the chances of that are substantially low compared to getting trash here. You know, so it's really think about that before you guys use just dive right into the top legendary summon banner with your rainbow tickets. Be smart about it. Think it out and see who you're gonna want to get. Now, going over real quick these units. This runtime is we're at 15 minutes here. It's been kind of big. Let me try to speed through this. So these are the LRs you guys are going for. Android 17 and Team Universe 7. Their Universe 7 category lead, we have a ton of those. And type lead. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to enemy. Raises allies' defense by 30% for 1 turn. Now, you think, okay, these guys, they want to be in slot 1. Not always. Their 18 key super causes mega colossal damage to the enemy, raises the allies' defense by 30%, and a chance of performing a critical hit by 7% for 1 turn. These guys are gonna put up amazing damage numbers, and they'll defend pretty well, but they're not the end-all be-all for defense. Do they want to go before your main attackers or your other units? Yes, because they'll add defense to it. But again, they can be wishy-washy, especially if you don't have this attack and defense plus 70% plus an additional attack and defense plus 70% when there are 5 or more representatives of Universe 7 category allies on the team. So right away, you want to run this with Universe 7. These other categories, it's unless you have like joint forces, unless you have this, you're not going to see him at his best. Excuse me. They are legitimately made for reps of Universe 7. Plus an additional attack plus 70% when key is 22 or more, and key plus 2 in addition per rainbow key sphere obtained. Chance of performing a critical hit plus 7% per rainbow key sphere obtained. They're going to do amazing damage numbers. They're going to be amazing, but they're so limited. I cannot stress this enough. They're limited. If you guys plan on using reps of Universe 7 for practically the rest of your life, then sure, go in deep for this unit. But if you like to branch out and you like to use other units, they're only going to help you on one category, and that's this one. Yes, they are on 2 more, but it's, again, you need this. You need this for them to be at their absolute best. Now, their active skill greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy and all allies key plus 7 for 1 turn. So basically, they give everybody a free super. Can be activated when there are 5 or more representatives of Universe 7 category allies on the team, and another 2 representative Universe 7 category allies attacking in the same turn when facing only one enemy whose HP is 50% or less. So, gotta get the enemy at less than half health. Gotta have 2 reps of Universe 7 on the team. Again, you don't want to run this without reps of Universe 7. They're very good. They're a powerhouse. They can do a lot, but they need to have their allies with them for Universe 7. So that's the android, and then this is Golden Frieza in 17. Probably the worst of the 2, but I see a lot of people give them a lot of hate. I don't think they're the worst, but I mean, I get it. They're also very limited. They're Universal Survival Saga or Joint Forces, key plus 3, 150% across the board. Greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage on their 12 key. On their 18 key, they raise attack for 1 turn and cause mega colossal damage to enemy and lower attack and defense. So lowering attack, that's very good. Now their passive, you're gonna notice. Well, let me get to it and then I'll say it. Attack and defense plus 70%. Great chance, 70% chance of launching up to 2 additional attacks, plus an additional attack and defense plus 7%, up to 70%, and key plus 1, up to 7, with each attack performed. Reduces damage received and raises chance of performing a critical hit by 7%, with each attack performed within the same turn. Notice anything familiar here? They're basically Gohan and Goten. Now, Gohan and Goten aren't bad, but a lot of this isn't going to be at peak performance until you attack with them multiple times. Again, all of these, each attack performed. So you need to perform multiple attacks to get this to build up. At the start of turn, you're not going to get a lot of this. So they're not going to be at their best until you start attacking. They're great for long events, don't get me wrong. But Super Battle Road, what is it? I mean, potentially I think they could do well in the God event. Super Battle Road, Dokkan Battlefield, they're not going to be at their best. That's something you're going to definitely want to keep in mind when you're going forward. Now, again, they're good. They're just, you got to keep in mind you're going to be putting stones into this banner, so think about that before you make that summon. Active skill, key plus 7, defense plus 77%, and performs critical hit for 1 turn. So guaranteed critical hit, and then it can be activated after performing 4 or more super attacks during battle once only. So again, you gotta attack, and they have to be super attacks. So these 2 additional attacks, there's no guarantee that that's going to be a super. Just keep that in mind. They're good. Their link skills is okay. They're okay. Both of these units are okay. They're great if you're gonna use Universe 7 for a very long time. If you're not, I honestly say skip. To be honest, completely, 100% honest, I think you should skip. Regardless, that's pretty much everything that's coming in part 2. Let me swing on back to part 2. That's pretty much everything, and then some more stone sales, which is always great. But that's what we can expect from part 2. It's gonna be fire, especially because I can't wait for this guy to use EA. And then these guys are getting their Awakenings, but we still gotta wait for part 3 to use them at their best. So this is gonna be great. Also, can't wait for this. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys have been having great luck in your summons. Hope you guys have been doing well, and I hope you guys are as excited for part 2 as I am. Stick around. I'm going to be bringing you guys showcases of Goku. I've finally got my Ultra Instinct Goku Rainbow, so I'm going to be bringing you guys showcases of him. As soon as I land myself a Vegeta, I'll be bringing you guys showcase of that, and then we'll go from there. Maybe also taking on some of the God events in the video, maybe show you guys some strategies, and yeah, so there's more to come. Stick around, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Shadow out.